What's up, y'all? Welcome to day one of the 30-day photography challenge.
What's up, folks? Let's get into day 2 of the 30-day
Folks, welcome to day 3. Folks, welcome back to the 30-day
What's up,
challenge.
I'm day 4.
It's all about textures. So I have these two totally real, definitely not.
The 30-day photo challenge. Let's talk about it. So back in July, I came across this thing called the 30-day photo challenge, which basically is a 30-day challenge where each day you take a picture within a different set of parameters. For instance, one day could be a black and white photo, the next day could be a self-portrait, yada yada yada. Completely different parameters for each day. So when I came across this challenge, I thought it looked pretty cool and kind of interesting, and I had actually recently just picked up a new camera, which was the Canon M50 Mark II, which I'm actually shooting this video on right now. And so I thought that if I tried the challenge out, it would help me get more familiar with this new camera that I had just picked up. So I'm gonna start with the positives. Number one, I took some really awesome pictures during this challenge. Some of my favorite pictures that I've ever taken. You know, the challenge of trying to come up with different ideas within these parameters for each day really allows you to be creative and take some really cool and unique pictures. And number two, you know, I really did get a lot more comfortable and more familiar with the Canon M50 Mark II. That I recently picked up. I went from shooting, you know, full auto the first day to messing around with aperture priority mode and even just full manual mode by the time that I was done with it. Now, before I get into like any negatives or anything like that, I just want to say that any bad experience that I had with this challenge was self-inflicted, okay? It was completely my fault. I think that this 30-day photo challenge is awesome and you should definitely check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But you know, I think it allows you to be creative in a really unique way by giving you these different parameters for each day and taking just a completely different photo than the day before. So a link to it is in the description. Check it out if you're interested in photography at all. If anything, it's got some really cool ideas for different kinds of photos you can try out and stuff like that. And now here is TJ McDonough's blueprint to completely failing the 30-day photo challenge. Basically what happened was instead of just taking the picture each day, I decided that I was going to document, you know, the journey of the 30-day photo challenge in these sort of mini vlogs that I would post on TikTok or Instagram Reels or something. At the time where I decided that I wanted to do the challenge, I was also trying to start making, you know, like TikTok content and more short form content regularly. And so I thought it would be a cool idea to do a series documenting the 30-day photography challenge. And I still think that would be a really cool idea for a series if, you know, you just had the time to do both of those things. You know, basically I would be getting home from work around 5 and then trying to come up with the idea for the picture, take the picture, all while documenting that process, then editing the picture, editing the vlog, doing like a voiceover or something for the vlog. It just became way too much. I completely overestimated my ability to do both of those things at the same time. And I mean, after like 2 weeks, it almost got to the point where I was starting to resent having to take the pictures, and I was just kind of doing it to try to get it done and not really like being creative about it at all, or like not enjoying the process at all. And I mean, the whole reason I wanted to do this challenge in the first place was, one, you know, to get better at photography and get more comfortable with my camera, but two, to have fun, right? That's kind of really what this is all about. And at that point, it was just becoming a chore, so I just kind of said screw it and decided to stop altogether. But, you know, at the end of the day, everything's a learning experience, and I think basically what I took away was, instead of trying to, you know, milk this challenge for every piece of content I possibly could have, it would have benefited me way more just to focus on the challenge and the photography itself and actually getting better and being as creative as I possibly could. So if you do want to try this challenge, like I said, it will be linked in the description below. And word of warning, don't do what I did. But yeah, that is it for me in this one. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next one.